In 2021, in the peak of the bull run, I made an NFT collection and it made around $300,000 at the time. Thing is, I made some major mistakes and I pretty much lost it all. So this is my third recording of this video because it's been hard to make, and I put it off for around 6 months because it's not something that I really like to talk about because I feel like an idiot, and truthfully I made major mistakes and I am. But what I want to tell you in today's video is the things that I did wrong, so maybe you can learn, and not to chase dollar signs all the time because it doesn't get you where you want to go in life, and also if you're chasing them, you're probably going to lose them too. So essentially, in 2021, I launched an NFT project. This NFT project was ahead of its time in the sense that I launched on a blockchain, Cardano, which was just getting off the ground for NFTs. No one, or a handful of people have launched NFTs on the platform. And I want to be one of them too. I was very into Cardano. I made hundreds of Cardano videos before that. And I want to be a part of that. I had an audience who would support me. They did. And in short, I lost all the money because taxes and because business costs. It costs a lot of money for developers in something that is brand new. And it also costs a lot of money when you don't know how to do taxes. So first segment of this video is going to be the rise and the fall. The shortcomings I made essentially to lose all the money or lose a bunch of money. And this is the basic lesson. And then we're going to dive into my experience as founding an NFT project and what I do differently and what I'm doing forward. But first and foremost, probably what you came for. How did I lose $300,000? Well, price of Cardano did decrease. We minted the project around the 4th of or the 7th of September in 2021, which, as you can see here, is at the tippity peak. A few days after we saw the all-time high for Cardano, so things were euphoric. But since we minted then and the price went down steep, and I held on to the Cardano, basically I'm taxed at the top rate where I got it, and I sold down here around like 50 cents. So you can claim a capital loss, but it's not going to cover it. Capital losses only cover about 50% against your income, capital income. So I went through corporation, I paid 12%, but 12% on this crazy amount of peer, which I didn't have anymore in terms of assets, was a lot of money. It was pretty much 70% of my crypto portfolio flushed down the drain, and 70% of basically the proceeds that I made from minting an NFT project down the drain. Now, before we even had that, we also had me paying the developer, which was around, like 40,000 Cardano of the 100,000 I made, or around 100,000. And that is how I lost it all. Business costs, developer costs, paid artists to do things that I never even released because I did draw and make the NFT projects. I dropped all myself. But all of these things add up so quick, and you run out of money really quickly when your price decline of Cardano is going down like this, or your asset is going down like this. You're holding for your business in a cryptocurrency that drops price from $3 to 49 cents. What do? Well, what you should have done was be more competent with your business model and your sustainability, which I was not. So convert your funds to USD, hold them in an actual bank account, because as much as people don't want to do that and they tell you against it, it's a way of survival, and you do have to survive in a market that goes downwards. If you have the plan to do it, you can. I did not. Now, you may notice that I have recovered quite a bit of my Cardano, and this isn't due to the project minting or anything else. This is really just due to a stake pool. Now, my stake pool on Cardano has earned me around 46,000 Cardano, which is quite a bit of Cardano, and at the time of the peak, it would have been worth over $100,000. Nowadays, it's worth less than like $20,000. But of my 57,000 Cardano, for 46,000 of this is essentially from staking rewards, and the extra 10,000, not even all of that is left over from me minting my own NFT project. So pretty much I lost it all to taxes and developer costs and other business costs, like trying to hire people to do things that didn't work out or did not come to fruition because everyone was just so dead set on basically doing nothing for a few months, many months in the bear market. And that is how I lost it all. Now I want to talk about my specific project, what I did wrong, what I did right, and what I'm doing next. So back in 2021, when I minted my NFT project, I thought I hit it big by making my own collection. I just made a bunch of money overnight and things were going great. And to be honest, I've heard a quote: if riches come quickly, they're also going to leave quickly, or you don't want to get rich quick. And that is the truth, because I was stupid. I didn't plan ahead. I didn't plan for a business model. I didn't even consider taxes and the chance of the price of my asset going down and me having to pay tax on the higher price. And I didn't consider everything that goes into making a competent plan for the future of a project or a business. Now, that was not good. That was not great. Today's markets are looking pretty dim still. We're still at a price of Cardano for 33 cents compared to back when I minted the project, it was, $3. But all in all, my project is FRIKS. I am still in FRIKS, still work on FRIKS. Still have hundreds of my own FRIKS that I bought off the market. But at the end of the day, making utility for an NFT project, rarely people can deliver on this as is with teams that are competent. Never mind me, who has made a million mistakes and also is probably going to make many more going forward. But I don't plan on minting, or at least minting anything for money on this collection anymore at the moment. But what I do plan on doing, to be honest, is actually trying to provide value myself as a one-person business, right? So a lot less cost when you're working for yourself, but I am currently learning coding, learning how to do things specifically on the blockchain. But yeah, right now the collection is at 13 Cardano, minted for around an average, I think, of 22 Cardano each. But that's what we're looking at if you're looking at it from an investment point of view. I'm not telling you to go buy into my collection. I'm just showing you what it is, what it's doing. Back when we minted the collection, we had a ton of people trading the assets and buying the assets. Now, not so much, because hype dies down, hype goes away. Projects get left in the dust every single day. And in reality, NFT projects, like less than 1% are going to be here that are here now in the next year. In the next 5 years, even fewer. So think of those things too. Right now, myself, what I'm doing to go forward, the mistakes I made, you can kind of see them, right? I didn't plan as a business. I did not think a year ahead. I did not think about the funds. Didn't think about taxes. I didn't really have experience in paying people or hiring people to outsource work. And that went down swimmingly. I lost pretty much all the money from the mint of the collection. Thought I was rich. Then next thing you know, I'm still in my mom's basement, which I love it here, by the way, but down a lot of money. So I'm not a victim. I'm telling you what happened. I definitely could have been smarter. And most people in that situation, or a lot of people, would have came out on top rather than on the bottom. But what I'm doing now is writing a newsletter every week to build my own personal brand, and also trying to enable people to create stuff. And I plan on doing that through FRIKS, through my NFT project. Now, this isn't the only way I plan on helping people, just people in my NFT project, but that's the idea. I want people to create stuff going forward. I know I created an NFT project and it flopped, but I learned a lot of valuable things from that. And if you're someone who minted it back in the day and you still watch my channel, one, thank you so much. And two, let me know what you think of this whole situation in the comments, because I'm not afraid to talk about how people feel, or if they feel like I, didn't fulfill my promises or whatever else. I'm absolutely fine to talk about that, because I know back in the day when I minted my NFT project, I had dollar signs in my eyes. I wasn't thinking about the future as much as I was thinking about how I personally could benefit, and not the people actually supporting me could benefit with what I'm doing. And I want to change that. I really wholesomely do want to change that. But markets are tough. I'm not making any promises. I'm just saying what my desires to do fulfill are. Also, in short, I do plan on learning some coding and getting integrations for NFT holders to my website, frikin.net. This is coming slowly as it is posing a challenge, and I'm not the brightest of the bunch. But I wanted to leave you with that. That's my whole story for the last little bit. I almost don't want to post this video, but reading comments, replying to people on Twitter lately, after I wrote this tweet, and seeing the people who saw the whole thing happen for their eyes and what their thoughts was, prompted me to, hey, I'm going to push publish. I'm going to make this video. It's something that I've wanted to get off my chest and just talk about for a long time, but you don't want to hear people's opinions. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you think on Twitter. Feel free to let it all out. One last piece of information that I want to add to this video is that a lot of people inside of minting NFT projects feel like they are an investor. And although I agree, it feels like that, you really are in reality a customer. You're someone who's spending money to give someone else money to get an asset, which may go up in value, yes, but most of the time it's not going to. It's collectible at best, and utility is scarce between any projects, even the ones working diligently to make products and games for their NFTs seem to not even do well over time. So keep those things in mind. And in my opinion, if we want to go mainstream, we do need a different mindset to this, a different approach. And that approach is one that I want to take forward with not making everything about NFTs and the value going up, but making things about community and just having a place that actually adds value. And yes, maybe NFTs are a part of that space. And that's what I'm trying to do here. That's my aim. We'll unravel how that works out in the next few months, in the next year. But yeah, hope to see you guys in tomorrow's video. It's been your friend Jack. Really been waiting so many months to post this, so I'm just going to click publish. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Probably going to take a day off YouTube after this, or just off the comment section. But see you later.